Welcome to this brand new solution video of Wassce 2022. It was written 2 days ago in Ghana, and I'm solving it for you here. This is for the math or elective math paper 1 objective. Question number 1 shows us 2 to the power something is equal to 8. So what I will do is I will write it as x square plus 2x. This was given as the left hand side. I will change the right hand side to 2 cube because 8 is 2 cube. So we can say that x square plus 2x is 3. We equated the exponents and this becomes a quadratic equation of x square plus 2x minus 3 equal to 0, which you can easily solve with the help of a calculator or factoring. If I factor this, I get x plus 3, x minus 1 equal to 0. So I get x equal to negative 3, x equal to positive 1. Negative 3 and positive 1, C is the solution. Question number 2. Binary operation is this, which is x minus y plus 2xy. X star negative 5 is negative 13. Find the values of x. So x star negative 5. In place of y, we will write negative 5 now. So it will be x minus negative 5 plus 2 times x times negative 5. Okay, and this is equal to negative 13. So x plus 5 minus 10x, 2 times negative 5 equal to negative 13. Let's put numbers on the right side and x's on the left side. Equal to negative 13 and we have 5 here, so negative 5. Negative 9x equal to negative 18. Divide both sides by negative 9 and cancels out. X is 2. B. Question number 3. Find the equation of the line through the point this and perpendicular to this. Equation of any line is y minus y1 equal to mx minus x1, where x1, y1 are the points on that line and m is the gradient of that line. We know the points minus 1 and 2. That means what we need to focus on is the gradient. We don't know the gradient of this particular line, but we know the line with this line which is perpendicular to the required line. So if I find the gradient of this one, suppose that is m, our required one will be minus 1 over m. So let me find m and let me change this m to minus 1 over m, because m I'm giving it to this line which is known to us. So how can I find m? Y equal to mx plus c is another format where m is clearly given. Let's convert this equation to that format. So it is minus 7y on one side. Let's say minus 7y equal to minus 3x minus 2. I brought this 3x and plus 2 to the right side. So it gives me what? Divided by minus 7, minus 7, minus 7. We can divide all three by the same number. So minus 1 cancel. So y equal to positive 3 over 7x plus 2 over 7. So we got y equal to mx plus c format. M means m is 3 over 7. And this is what we are going to use here now. Y minus the y coordinate of the point given is 2. Is given here 2. Equal to negative 1 over m. Negative of 3 over 7 will be negative 7 over 3. And then x minus the x coordinate is negative 1. So it becomes negative 1 here. So y minus 2, rather let's not do this. Let's cross multiply. This 3 multiplies with both of them, y minus 2. So 3y minus 6 equal to negative 7x negative 7. This will be positive 1 times negative 7. Alright, so let's bring this 2 also to the left side. So 7x becomes positive, then 3y is there, then we have minus 6 and plus 7 plus 1 equal to 0. Not this. B is the answer for this one. Okay. Find the fourth term in the binomial expansion of this. This is fourth term. All terms start with power 0, then 1, then 2, 3, 4. That means there are 5 terms when the exponent is 4. Can you see? The exponent here is 4. This 4. That means we'll have 5 terms and they want fourth term. That means we'll go to the power 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth power. And let's do it. For that we start with 4c 3 because the same number, the exponent we want. Then we'll put this x here and give the same exponent to it. That's what we want. And then there is minus y, which we will get the remaining one exponent. So 4c3 is 4 x cube, and this is just y, and this negative we will put here, minus 4x cube y, and it is not matching with anyone. That means we have to do the reverse. 4c3 and give negative y cube and x1. We can do this one also. We can change the places, no problem. So it becomes 4 and again negative y cube. So negative come here, y cube x. Now y cube x, this D is the answer here. Let's go to the next question, number 5. Find the range of values for which this is less than 0. X squared minus 3x plus 2 is less than 0. If we factor this, it becomes x minus 2, x minus 1 less than 0. So that means there are 2 roots, and rest of the graph, if we draw the left hand side as a graph, will be less than 0. So let's draw x axis. This will be x equal to 2, so let's plug 2 here, and this will give us x equal to 1. And since the leading coefficient is positive, the graph of this will look like this. What they want is less than 0, the y value. If we say that this is the graph of this y value, where is it less than 0? It is less than 0 here between 1 and 2, and that's why D is the answer here. 6th, the probability of Elohor passing any examination is 1/3. Calculate the probability that she will fail, not pass, 2 of them. Which 2 she will fail, we don't know, but we can write 3C2, any 2 out of the 3 exams selected, and she fails them because passing probability is 1/3, so failing will be 2/3. 2 of them failed and 1 of them pass, and this 3C2 will take care of where all the combinations possible, and we'll just evaluate. This is 4/9 and 1/3 cancel, 4/9. A is the answer in this case. Evaluate, limit, this goes. So if I plug in 2 here, 2 minus 2 is 0, and 2 square minus 4 is also 0. So we have 0/0 format. In such case, we should always factor the one which is possible, which is trying to make it 0. So x minus 2 cannot be factored further, but x square can be as x plus 2, x minus 2, it's a famous identity. And now x minus 2 will cancel with x minus 2, both were making it 0. So now we are left with limit x is approaching 2 and 1/x plus 2. Now plug in 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 1/4 is the answer. Number 8. The first term of a geometric progression is 350. Sum to infinity is 250. Find the common ratio. So S infinity is a/1 minus r. 250 is equal to 350 1 minus r. So 1 minus r equal to 350/250 by cross multiplication, 0 0 cancel, 7 5. So let's bring r to the right side and bring 7/5 to the left side. So 1 minus 7/5 equal to r. That's what they are asking find the common ratio. So minus 2 over 5. B. Okay. Number 9. Simplify this. So for simplifying, you can see that their base is 2 here, base is 8 here. One process could be that we interchange their bases, but this is not a theory exam. Here we can use logic. What exponent of 2 is square root 8? That's what we're saying. So let's say log base 2. Can I write it as 2 cube? 8 is 2 cube, right? And square root is power half. Similarly, we'll do here log base 8, 8 to the power minus 1. It is 1 over 8, so to bring 8 up, we put minus 1 power. And purpose was to make the bases same. Exactly when the bases are same, we can ignore them. We can get rid of them. So we get 3 over 2 on top and negative 1 on bottom. It will be negative 3 over 2. D is the answer for number 9. What about question number 10? Find the area of finite region enclosed by this curve. So for finding the enclosed area between 1 and 2, we'll write 1 here, 2 here, and we will integrate this curve's equation. Okay, so what do we get with respect to dx, right? So 3x cube over 3 minus 2x square over 2 plus x plus c. This is the integration of the given expression or the function. And now 3 and 3 cancel, 3 and 3 cancel. Substitute 2 first. 2 cube is 8 minus 2 square is 4 plus 2 plus c minus c. Let's not write c, it gets cancelled out. It is objective question, so we can straight away write it. 1 cube is 1 minus 1 square is 1 plus 1. They cancel here. 8 minus 4 is 4 plus 2 is 6 minus 1. 5 is the answer. 5 square units. Number 11. A stone is thrown vertically upwards with a velocity 10 meters per second. So u is 10 meters per second. From a point, it is already 8 meters above the ground. Okay, so it will go up and turn back, right? Find the maximum height. They're asking what is this height. So we'll first find the height from the point of launch, and then we'll add 8 to it later on. So for that, we use this v square equal to u square plus 2as v. The final velocity at the highest point is 0. It stops there. Whenever it wants to turn back, it stops. It is 10 square plus 2 times acceleration is downwards. The ground, it will try to slow it downwards because acceleration due to gravity is downwards. So it will be minus 10. S is the height we want. Let's call it h. So 0 equal to 100 minus 20h. 20h equal to 100. So h is 5 meters. But 8 was already there, so 8 plus 5 is 13. A. Find the values of x and y. Where is x? This is x and this is y. So let's look at the corner which, because it's adding, so corner will add with this corner will be equal to this corner. So 3 times minus 5 is minus 15 plus x equal to negative 7. So x has to be equal to positive 8. Yeah. Yes. Oh, this is the only one which has positive 8. But let's verify if the other one also works. 3 times 7 is 21 plus y equal to 26. Yes. 21 plus 5 is 26. So it works. Question number 13. Simplify this. So since 4 is alone in this one, let's multiply this by 2 minus square root 3 with it and divide also by the same. So we have not actually changed the expression. It is still what it was, but because I want to merge the two, they want this format. So 2 minus, did not write it right, minus square root 3. So now it becomes 4 times 2 is 8. Minus 4 square root 3 minus 1 over 2 minus square root 3, that gives our 7. 8 minus 1 is 7, minus 4 square root 3 over 2 minus square root 3, but there is no denominator here. That means we have to multiply up and down by the conjugate of the denominator, 2 plus square root 3, and this is a minus b, a plus b format, so the denominator will be a square minus b square, and we'll multiply them one by one with each other, which will be 14, yeah, plus 7 square root 3 minus 8 square root 3, and then square root 3 times square root 3 will positive, complete 3 times 4, 12, minus 12. So 14 minus 12 is 2, 7 minus 8 is negative 1 square root 3, so 2 minus square root 3 on top, and then we have 4 minus square and square root cancel 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1, divided by 1 doesn't make any sense, so leave it, and 2 minus square root 3 should be the answer, which is B. Okay. The probability that John, Rose and Tom will win a prize in a competition is this: win. Okay. Calculate the probability that exactly 2 of them would win the prize. Not one person. They are different people. So that means we cannot use the combination we used earlier. Here we have to say that John wins, Rose wins, exactly 2 of them, right? But Tom fails. Or John wins, Tom wins, Rose fails. Or John fails, but other 2, Rose and Tom, win. And these 3 cases we will write here. So John, probability of winning, John winning is 3/5. Rose winning is 2/3. But Tom will fail. That means 1 minus 5/7, which is 2/7. Then John, Tom, which is 5/7, but Rose fails, which will be 1/3. I hope you understand that failing is 1 minus whatever is the probability of passing or winning the prize. Okay, J prime, which is John is failing, so 1 minus 3/5, 2/5. Then 2/3 passes, and 5th, 7th also passes. I could have cancelled all of them, but I'm not, because their denominators will change otherwise. So let's make their denominator 1. 5 times 3 is 15, times 7 is 105. Okay, and 3 times 2 times 1 is 6, plus 3 times 5 is 15, and then 2 times 2, oh, this was also 2, sorry, so this will be 12. So 12 plus 15, and 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 5 is 20. So it becomes how much? 27, 47 over 105. In decimal it is 0.4476. Question number 15. The force P newtons acts on a body of mass 4 kg moving at 8 meters per second. So this body is already moving at 8 meters per second, which is U, for 0.5 seconds. 0.5 seconds is the time. Its final velocity V is 10 meters per second. Find P. So P is a force. So force is mass times acceleration, right? So there's no resistance, so we can write this one, okay? Because there is no resistance, they have not mentioned anything, so we'll say this one. Mass is given as 4 kg. Acceleration is V minus U over T. So that's what we'll do here. V is 10 minus U is 8 over time is 0.5. So 10 minus 8 is 2, and this is 8 times 2, 16. 16 meters, sorry, what was it? Newtons. 16 newtons is the answer for this one. Number 16. Simplify this C1 minus this C1 equal to 3. Simple. Oh no, this is written by the student. Okay, so anything C1, suppose I say 5C1 is always 5, 10C1 is always 10, 18C1 is 18. That means C1 means whatever is the number here. So that's what we're going to do here. 2n plus 3. This is 2n plus 3 C1 minus n plus 1 C1 again. So n plus 1 goes here. 2n plus 3 minus n minus 1. 2n minus n is n. 3 minus 1 is 2n plus 2. C is the answer of question number 16. Number 17. If g function is this, x is not equal to 5/4, so what is the g inverse? So you simply have to find the inverse. For that, in place of function, we write this 7 over 5 minus 4x, and then we interchange their places, x and y's. X equal to 7 over 5 minus 4y. So they change their places. So it becomes what? 5 minus 4y equal to 7 over x. And now this 5 will go here. So minus 4y equal to 7 over x minus 5. And now we have to divide it by minus 4. So y equal to minus 7 over 4x minus 5 over 4, not positive it will be, because negative 4 is dividing all of them. So what is our, none of them is matching. That means we have to have 4x here as well. So we will write x on top and bottom both. So now they have same denominator 4x, and it becomes 5x minus 7 on top. 5x minus 7a. Alright, this is partial fraction. They're saying p and q are constant, find p plus q. So we'll find p and q first. So 5x plus p according to the partial fraction rules will be 11x minus 1 equal to qx minus 2. So assume that x is equal to 2. Assume it. So 5 times 2 becomes 10 plus p equal to 11, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So no need to write. 2 minus 2 is 0, so this is gone. So what does p become? 11 minus 10, p is 1. Let's talk about q. Assume x equal to 1 to make this 0. 1 minus 1 will be 0, right? 5 times 1 is 5, and p we know now is 1, equal to q, and 1 minus 2 is negative 1. 5 plus 1, 6, negative q, so q is negative 6. They want p plus q. So 1 plus negative 6 is negative 5. B is the answer of number 18. Number 19. Okay, this, so they have already evaluated this. They say it is equal to 0. Find k. Yeah. So we'll do that. First, let's integrate this one. So it will be kx square over 2 minus 2x plus c from negative 1 to 2 is equal to 0. And we'll substitute them now. 2 square will be 4, and 4 divided by 2 is 2k. 2 times 2 is 4 in this one, negative 4 plus c minus, let's substitute minus 1 now. Minus 1 square will be 1, and 1 over 2k. Yeah. So minus 2 times minus 1 is plus 2, and plus c. C and c cancel. And this is equal to 0, they're saying. 2k minus half k will be 3 over 2k. Minus 4 minus, how much is that? Plus 2. Minus 2. So minus 6 equal to 0. So it becomes 3 over 2k equal to 6. So k is 6 times 2 divided by 3. 2 divided by 3. K is equal to 4. So D is for question number 19. Next is, given that a particle of mass 2.5 kg has an initial velocity u, let's say u is 6i minus 4j. And final velocity is minus 8i plus 2j. Okay. Find the change in momentum. Momentum is m final velocity minus initial velocity. Mass is 2.5. And then we have this v minus 8i plus 2j minus u is 6i, and then we'll add plus 4j. Why? Because we are subtracting, this negative will become positive. So 2.5 times minus r minus 8 minus 6 minus 14 I 2 plus 4 6 j. So 14 times 2.5 is going to be 35, negative 35. This is the only one with negative 35. And 6 times 2 is 15. That's correct. B is the answer for question number 20. Again a matrix. Given m is this and n is this, find the determinant of m minus 2n. So what will we do? Since they are just subtracting, we will write the first one as it is, and then we'll double the one from here. So 0.2 minus 2 times 0.9. This is the first one. Next will be 0.9 minus 2 times negative 1.6. Then 0.3, no, negative 0.1. Negative 0.1 minus 2 times 0.3. And then 1.1 minus 2 times 4.1. Alright, so 0.2 minus 1.8, so negative 1.6. 0.9 plus 3.2 will be 4.1. 0.1 minus 0.6, negative 0.7. 1.1 minus 8.2 will be negative 7.1. And now we can find determinant. This multiplied minus 1.6 multiplied by minus 7.1 subtracts negative 0.7 times 4.1, and just find this determinant. We get 14.23. Given that vector PQ is this, PR is this, find RQ. So P is here, R is here, PR is given, and PQ is also given. This is vector PQ, this is vector PR, and then they are asking us to find RQ. Now look, tail is at R, her head is at Q. Whatever is this vector minus this vector will be the vector which is moving from R to Q. RQ, that's what they're saying, right? So it will be Q, PQ, 5i plus 3j minus PR, 2i plus 5j, 2i minus 5j, because I'm subtracting. So 5 minus 2 is 3i, okay, and 3 minus 5 is minus 2j, 3i minus 2j. B is the answer for this one. Okay, next find the least value for x that satisfies this. Because this is objective multiple choice, so what we can do, we can substitute them one by one and see which one gives us the lowest value. 3, if I put here 3 plus 9 plus 4, 13, square root 13, it will not give you exactly 8, right? So 3 is not the answer. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 4 is 16, square root of 16 is 4, 4 plus 4 is 8. Yes, this looks correct, but I will change it if I get a higher value, because they want least value. Okay, 5 times 3 is 15 plus 4, 19, square root will be a decimal, so it will not be equal to, so 5 is not the answer. 7 times 3 is 21 plus 4, 25, square root of 25 is 5 plus 7 is 12, it is not equal to 8, so 4 is the answer. Otherwise, You could have used some algebraic method, but I would not prefer to use that one here. How many terms of the linear sequence this must be added? Okay, so AP they are saying. So the formula for Sn for AP is n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. So we want to find n, but they have given it equal to minus 714. The sum is 714. That's what should be the addition of them. N over 2, 2 times a. The first a is first term is 6. 2 times 6 is 12 plus n minus 1, and d common difference will be the second term minus first term or third term minus second term. I'm doing second minus first, which is 2 minus 6 minus 4. D is minus 4 common difference. Now let's try to simplify this. 2 goes here and it becomes 1428 equal to n times 12 is 12n. Negative 4 times n is negative 4n, but there will be this n also, so negative 4n square. This 2 is already multiplied here, so I'm not taking this 2. Minus 4 times minus 1 is positive 4 times n. So what do we get? Let's bring, is it negative? Yes. Let's bring this one to the left side, 4n square. Then 12n, 16n, but negative now, minus 1428. Just use your calculator to find this, and you'll get your answer. Let me do mine. It will be 4n square. Rather, we can simplify this. How? Divide all of them by 4, so that it becomes easier. So 4 over 4 cancel, n square minus 4n minus 357 equal to 0. And now 357 we have to factor, so that we get minus 4. So n minus 21, n plus 17. So we get n equal to positive 21, n equal to negative 17. Obviously this cannot be the answer. Yeah, because it's negative. Numbers of terms cannot be negative, so 21. C. If x plus 5 and x minus 3 are factors of this, find the value of q minus 3k. Whenever some terms are factors of a bigger one, we can use remainder theorem, but because in remainder theorem the remainder will be 0. If I plug in x equal to negative 5, how do I get negative 5? We make the factor equal to 0, so our this expression will also become 0, because 0 multiplied by anything is 0. So minus 5. Let's substitute minus 5 in this. K minus 5 square plus 6 times minus 5 plus q equal to 0. This becomes 25k minus 30 plus q equal to 0. This is the first equation. Let's make the second equation with this one. X is equal to positive 3. K 3 square plus 6 times positive 3 plus q equal to 0. 9k plus 18 plus q equal to 0. And now both of them have q. Let's subtract. Let's subtract this from here. Ma plus 18 plus q equal to 0. So 25 minus 9 is 16. K, q and q cancel. Minus 30 minus 18 is minus 48 equal to 0. So k equal to 48 over 16, 3. K is 3. But they are not asking k, they are asking q minus 3k. That means q is also to be found out. Let's use here. K equal to 3 here. Yeah, 3. 27 plus 18 plus q equal to 0. 27 plus 18 is 45. So negative 45. When it goes to the right side, q is negative 45. So q minus 3k. Negative 45 minus 3k. K was 3. So minus 45 minus 9 minus 54. D is the answer here. Okay. Express, let's have some space here. This 135 degrees as a simple surd. Cos 135 degrees. So 135 degrees will be here. Look, From here to here is 135 degrees, correct? And that's why the acute angle here will be 45 degrees. That means cos 35, 135 can also be written as negative, because cos is negative in second quadrant, cos 45. And that becomes negative 2/2. Find the values of m for which this is an equation of a circle. For equation of a circle, the coefficients of x square and y square must be same. Then only it can become a coefficient of the equation of a circle. So that's what we'll do here. M plus 5 is equal to m square minus 1. So what does it become? M square minus m minus 5 minus 6. So m minus 3 m plus 2 equal to 0. So we get m equal to 3 and negative 2. M equal to 3 and negative 2a. Okay. Next, triangle xyz, xyz. It is not to the scale, okay? The magnitude of xy is 8, xz is 10, xz is 10, and xyz, this one is 42 degrees. Calculate xz. Xz and yz. Okay, yz was 10, not this one. So we have to find this one. Whenever we have two sides and the angle, included angle available, we use cosine rule. And here we will use cosine rule now. Cosine rule is a square equal to b square plus c square minus 2bc cos a. So this is what we have to find. So this becomes a square. A square equal to b is the other two sides, 8 square plus 10 square minus 2 times a times cos 42 is the angle between them. So just put this in a calculator and we'll get it. Square root this side, square root this side. Question number 29. Set f is such that x plus 1 factorial and x is natural number, okay, and between 0 and 5 included but not 0. All right, so let's write f. What is f? Okay, x plus 1, that means we're starting with 1 here because 0 is not included. So it will be 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial and 5 factorial, right? And 6 also, because it is x plus 1. So 5 plus 1 will be 6 factorial. That is f. G is 2x minus 1 factorial. So G will be from 0 to 7 both not included. Again starting with 1. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 factorial. Next is 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3 factorial. Then 5 factorial, then 7 factorial, all odd ones, 9 factorial. And then last one will be 11 factorial, because this is 6 times 2, 12 minus 1, 11 factorial. H. 2x plus 1. So again it is 1 is not included, that means starting from 2. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 factorial. It will keep on going in odd again. 7 factorial, 9 factorial, and we'll 5 times 2 times 11 factorial. We'll stop here because 5 times 2 is 10 plus 1 factorial. We got it. Now they're saying find f intersection G union H. First we will do the bracket. G union H. G and H means we'll merge these two. What is G union H? It will be starting with, what was this, 1? Yeah, 1 factorial, 3 factorial up to 11 factorial. Merge both of them. Now we have to find what is common. Intersection means what is common with f. So 2 no, 3 yes, 4 no, 5 yes, and that's it. So it will be 3 factorial and 5 factorial. A is the solution. Okay, moving on, question number 30. The table shows the distribution of marks scored by students in a test. They are the ones. Find the third quartile. How many are they total? They have not written total. Okay, 6 plus 4 is 10, 18, 28, 37, 40. They're 40. Okay, so now if they are 40, that means median will be the 20th and 21st, right? Their mean will be median, because 40 divided by 2 is 20, and next we always find the mean of the two. So 20th, 21st divided by 2 will be the median, but they are not asking median, they are asking third quartile. That means upper 20 now. 40 is divided by 20, lower 20 and upper 20. Median is between, which is between them. We have to find median of this to find the upper quartile, which will be, they are 20, so 10th from starting from 21st. Yeah, this is the 21st is the first one. 10th plus 11th divided by 2, which is actually 30th in the whole one, plus 31st divided by 2, their mean. So let's see, where are we reaching 30th? Again, 10 plus 8, 28. 30th and 31st both are 3. That means 3 plus 3 divided by 2 is 3, and 3 is the third quartile. What percentage of students scored more than the model mark? What is model mark? The one which has highest frequency, 3 again. So how many of them? How many? What percentage? 9 plus 3. These 12 students got more than model mark. So 12 out of 40. So 12 out of 40 times 100. 2.5. That will be 30%. Okay. P is 7 kilometers and a bearing of 53 degrees. Q is 5, and find P plus Q. Okay. So first let's find P. 7 kilometers, 53, this is north. So 53 will be somewhere here. Right? And its magnitude is 7. Now from the head of this, we'll get 5 kilometers, 233 bearing. So again north here, 90, 180 and 233. So 180, 233 minus 180. Oh, again 53. That means same line. Okay. So we went 7 this way, and now we are coming back. How much? 5 kilometers this way. P plus Q will be just 2 kilometers. But they are asking bearing also, same bearing. From where they are asking? P plus Q. So that means from here only, 53 degrees. This one. We always find the bearing with reference to the starting point, and it is this. The mapping fx equal to this, defined on the real set of R. If f minus 1 is 2, and this is find the value of m, and we have to substitute minus 1 and 1, that's what they mean. So f minus 1, so substitute this equal to minus 1 square plus m times minus 1 plus n is equal to 2. So 1 minus m plus n. 1 minus m plus n is 2. Let's bring this also, this 1 to the other side. So minus m plus n equal to 2 minus 1, 1. Okay, second equation. We substitute just 1, and let's do it here. So it is x square again. So 1 square plus m times 1 plus n is equal to minus 2. So 1 plus m plus n equal to minus 2. So m plus n is equal to minus 2, and this one goes there, minus 3. Okay, so let's add them now. M plus n equal to negative 3. Add, not subtract, because they are having opposite sign. 2n equal to minus 2. So n is equal to minus 1. And let's find m minus 1 equal to minus 3. Minus 1 comes here. Minus 3 plus 1 minus 2. m is minus 2, n is minus 1. See, what about this? Okay, find the acute angle between lines 1, 1, 1 plus x plus y minus 2 equal to 0, and find the acute angle between lines x plus y minus 2 equal to 0 and 3x minus 2y. Alright, so to find angle, let's convert them to vectors. If x plus y minus 2 equal to 0, I want to find its direction vectors. Direction vector will be whatever is the coefficient of y becomes the direction vector of x component. Whatever is the coefficient of x becomes the direction vector of y. Similarly, here we have 3x minus 2y minus 1 equal to 0. So the direction vector in this case will be minus 2, 3. And we have to find the angle between these two vectors. To find the angle between vectors, we need cos inverse a, b, magnitude of a, magnitude of b. So a dot b, first of all, 1 multiplied by minus 2 is minus 2. 1 multiplied by 3 is positive 3. This is how we find a dot b. Just multiply x component with x, y with y, and add them. And the magnitude of the first one will be square root 1 square plus 1 square, so square root 2. Then square root minus 2 square is 4 plus 3 square is 9, square root 13. So that becomes the angle. Cos inverse 1 over square root 26. Let's see how much is that. That comes out to be 78.7 degrees almost. Yeah. B. A uniform rod, length 100 centimeters. Okay. So total is 100 centimeters. P and Q. 100 centimeters. Centimeters, not meters. Okay. And mass 10 grams. Normally in moment questions we should have a meter and kilograms, but since this is centimeter, this is gram, if everything is a centimeter gram, and then we can continue with what it is here. So 30 centimeter from P, we have a pivot. Oh, let's say here we have a pivot at 30 centimeters from here. Okay, if a 4 gram mass is suspended at 10 centimeters from P, again from here, let me change color for this. This is something is suspended here, which is 4 grams. Okay, find the mass which must be suspended 80 centimeters again centimeters from Q. This end 80 centimeters, that means 20 from here. So this was 10. So 10 more, and we have to suspend again something. Okay, to keep it in equilibrium. Okay. So what are the forces here? Let me show them here. This is one of the forces, which was 4 gram, and there will be 10. They have written G equal to 10 meters per second square. Though it is meters per second square, it is downwards. I will take it as this only. I will not convert it to kilogram. Kilogram will be 0.004, which will be too much for calculation. It is a multiple choice question, so we can take this risk here. So this is here. So let's say moment, clockwise moment. Clockwise moment from pivot, this pivot. So 50 centimeter, the center of the rod, its mass is how much? 10 grams. So it will be 10 times 10 times, how much is the distance between pivot and this? This is 30 from here, so 20 remaining till center, 20. So it is how much? 2000 grams meters per second square. I hope you understand what it means. Okay, whatever is the unit, we are not bothered about units. So it is 2000. So we want two clockwises now. Clockwise will be this one, which is 4 grams times 10 is the acceleration downwards, and its distance from pivot will be how much? It is 10 from the left, so it will be, and it is 30, so remaining is 20, plus the mass we want to suspend here. That's what they're asking. Find the mass that must be suspended. Let's call it m times 10. And how far is it from pivot? Because it is 80 from q, that means it will be 10 from here, because 50 is up to here, 70 is up to here, up to pivot, because it's 30 from this side, so 10 more, so 10. So it becomes an equation now. 40 times 800 plus 100m equal to 2000. There is no other force, any direction. Okay, now we can find m. So 2000 minus 800 is 1200. 100m equal to 1200, and divide both sides by 100, cancel, 12 grams. A is the answer for this. I have not taken care of units because it's multiple choice. You can take that risk. Consider the following. Those who studied physics are engineers, all of them. Those who studied physics are engineers. Engineers are wealthy. Okay, so those who studied physics, all of them are engineers also, and all engineers are wealthy. Okay, engineers are wealthy. Which of the following is valid conclusion? 100% valid conclusion. Okay, Ben is wealthy. Yeah, implies that he is an engineer. Not necessarily. Engineer is only a part of being wealthy, so this part is not engineer, so no, A is not valid. Ben did not study physics, so he did not study physics, implies he is not engineer, so he did not study physics and he is not engineer. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe correct. B. Let's see which even closer than this. Ben studied physics, but he is not wealthy. No, that's not right. He studied physics, he became engineer, and all engineers are wealthy, so this is for sure wrong. Ben studied physics and he is wealthy. Okay, Ben studied physics and he is wealthy, and means both of them are happening. So Ben studied physics and he is wealthy. It's not necessary that he studied physics and he became wealthy. He could have become wealthy otherwise. So B seems to be more valid than D. So B will be the answer. A polynomial is defined by this. Find its remainder. So they're asking us to use remainder theorem, which we used earlier as well. Let me do it once more. So x minus 3, we make it equal to 0 first. So it becomes x equal to 3. So we will substitute 3 now in the given polynomial. 3 cube minus 7, 3 square plus 3 times 3 plus 5. 54 minus 9 times 7, 63, plus 9 plus 5. Minus 9 plus 9, gone. 5. 5 will be the remainder by remainder theorem. Okay. Last page. Simplify this. So first we should do what? N. Let me do it this way. So n factorial bottom can be written as, n is already there, again one more n, and n minus 1 factorial. This is what we can expand n factorial as, n times n minus 1 factorial. Why? Because we have n minus 1 factorial on top, which can get cancelled out. So it will be 1 over n square. B. Find ascending powers of x, the third term in the binomial exponent. Similar question for the second time, and this time they want third term out of 5. Total 6 terms will be there, right? Power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They want third term, either this, and if I go from this, is this. Do we have power 4 here? No, we don't have power 4. That means this is the one which is third. So 5c2 and give x a square. Yeah, we want power 2. So minus x is given power 2, and that means remaining powers will go to the other term, which is 3. Okay, so 5c2 is 10. This minus will become positive because of x square, and 2 cube is 8. So 80x cube x square positive. C. The length of the sides of a metal cube. Okay, length of the sides of a metal cube. This is metal cube. Increases at a rate of 0.1 meters per second. So let's call it x. So dx over dt, it is increasing positive. Increasing means positive, 0.1 meters per second. Find the rate at which the volume increases at the instant when the length is, so length is 1.2, and they are asking what is dv over dt. In such questions, what should we do? We should first relate v and x. So in a cube, v is x cube. Then differentiate it, dv over dx equal to 3x square. Now they want to add time to this, so divide by dt here and divide by dt here won't make any difference. And now we know dv over dt is given to us. Oh sorry, they're asking it, right? They're asking it. So dv over dt stays here, but dx over dt goes to the other side. 3x square dx over dt, and we know all of it. 3 is 3, x square, x is given how much? 1.2 meters square. Dx over dt was also given to us how much? 0.1, and that's it. 3 times 1.44 times 0.1, so it becomes 0.432 meter cube per second d. And that concludes this examination. I will soon answer the theory as well. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends, and all the best for the theory exam. Thank you very much.